I am from Vidhai. Vidhai is a non-profit initiative by the students of IIITDM Kancheepuram to give free coaching and resource to the students preparing for national level competitive exams like NTSE and NMMS. Okay. Today our topic is mensuration. Mensuration is mainly for objects like 2D objects, 3D objects. Today our contents like our topics of the session is perimeter, area, curved surfaces, total surface area, volume. We'll discuss one by one what is perimeter, what is curved surface area, total surface area, volume. Okay, we'll move further. Perimeter. A perimeter is the total boundary of the two-dimensional shape. Mainly, perimeter and area are for only 2D objects like 2D planes. Perimeter is the complete length of the outer boundary. Suppose, for example, rectangle. Rectangle we have two dimensions, length and breadth. So four sides in which two are lengths and two are breadths. So the formula will be 2 of L plus B, where L is length, B is breadth. Square is 4 into S, as square has all sides equal, so the perimeter will become 4 into S. Triangle. For any normal triangle, three sides of, suppose we are assuming three different lengths, it may be equal, A equal B equal C, or A equal to B not equal C, anything. Perimeter will be the sum of all the sides, A plus B plus C. Parallelogram. Perimeter of parallelogram is 2 into sum of adjacent sides. Sum of adjacent sides. Perimeter. Perimeter of rhombus is same as square, in which, because like all sides, length of all sides will be equal. So perimeter of rhombus is 4 into S, where S is the side of the rhombus. Area. Area, as we show in the figure, you can assume that this is a rectangle in which L and B are the length and breadth. Area will be length into breadth. For square, similar length into breadth, but here length and breadth are equal, so area equal to A square. For parallelogram, base into height. Similar to this parallelogram, we draw a perpendicular from the one adjacent of one vertex of a parallelogram to the baseline. That will become the height, and the length of the base is the area of the parallelogram. Triangle. Triangle is half of base into height. Base is the, as we show in the figure, B is the base and H is the height. Vertex to the perpendicular to the base is known as height. So area of triangle is half into base into height. Perimeter and area is of only for 2D objects. Like we don't discuss, like we for 3D object there is no perimeter or area. There will be a curved surface area, total surface area, volume, in which a 2D object doesn't have any volume because it doesn't have any height, as we discussed earlier. Perimeter and area are for only 2D objects which does not have any height. Volume, curved surface area, total surface area are for 3D objects which has some height. Now we will discuss one by one 3D objects and its volume, surface area. As we all know that volume is just multiplication of area of the base into height. Like suppose simply cube is a piling of squares, as square has its area A square, and if we suppose we assume that each pile, like each plate has 1 centimeter thickness, 1 unit thickness. If we pile one by one to until 10 square, like 10 10 square plates, then it becomes cuboid. Then the volume of the cuboid is area of base A square into 10 units. It will become the volume. Now we will discuss about cylinder. So cylinder is a 3D object in which it is a piling of circles one by one. So as we know that volume is the area into height. Area of circle pi into r square, and height of the cylinder is h, as we show in diagram. So our volume becomes area into height, pi r square into h, pi r square h. And the mainly, what is meant by like curved surface area? Curved surface area is the area by total surface area minus area of the base, both area of the top and bottom bases. Okay, if you do that, curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r into h, which is 2 pi r h. As I say, total surface area is the curved surface area plus area of the two bases. We know that area of each base is pi r square, as we say that, and area of two bases 2 pi r square plus CSA, curved surface area, which is 2 pi r h, by taking common 2 pi r of r plus h. This is total surface area. We will see like how it becomes. If you open cylinder, as we shown in the figure, if you open cylinder, we come across two circles which are two bases and one rectangular sheet which is in between two bases. Curved surface area of the right circle cylinder equal to area of the corresponding rectangle. Simply, CSA is the area of this rectangle, which is area of a rectangle is L into B, in which length is breadth is height. Breadth is height. Length is 2 pi r, as it bounded by circle. Perimeter of circle is 2 pi r, so one length is 2 pi r and height 2 pi r h. Total surface area, as we discussed, total equal to curved plus area of bases 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square, in which common 2 pi r of r plus h. Okay, just remember the formulas. The questions will be directly based on formulas. We need to substitute the formulas. That's it. Now we'll discuss about hollow cylinder. As we discussed about cylinder, the main difference between cylinder and hollow cylinder is an object bounded by two coaxial cylinders of the same height. Height should be same and different radii is called hollow cylinder. We can observe two cylinders in which between two cylinders there will be some gap. Let R1 be the outer radius, R2 be the inner radius of the circle, and H is the common for both the cylinders. So H is the height. Curved surface area of the hollow cylinder equal to curved surface area of the outer plus inner. As there is a hollow, as there is a gap, we need to cover both the curved surfaces. So we know that one curved surface of a cylinder of having radius r is 2 pi rh. So for both 2 pi r1h plus 2 pi r2h, if we take common 2 pi h, as h is common, 2 pi h of r1 plus r2. Okay, total surface area is, as we define, CSA plus area of two bases. CSA, as we discussed, 2 pi h of r1 plus r2 plus 2 into pi into, as area of each base. Area of each base is pi into r1 square minus pi into r2 square, in which if we take common pi of r1 square minus r2 square, so therefore area of two bases is equal to 2 pi h of r1 plus r2 plus area of two bases, that is 2 pi into r1 square minus r2 square. If we take common, TS of a hollow cylinder is 2 pi into r1 plus r2 of r1 minus r2h, is generated by taking the common, as r2 square minus r1 square equal to r2 minus r1 into r1 plus r2. If we take common r1 plus r2 from the CSA and this area of two bases, we get 2 pi of r1 plus r2, r1 minus r2 plus h. Okay, similar to cylinder, the basic difference is here we have two cylinders, coaxial cylinders. Cone. Cone is simply a sector. If you open completely cone, it becomes a sector. Here the height of the cone is h, and as we know that base of the cone is in a circular shape having radius r, then this slanted, if we observe h and r and slanted becomes right angular triangle. So our slanted equal to square root of h square plus r square, as it is a right angle triangle. We define slanted with s. S is a slanted. Curved surface area of the cone is equal to the area of the sector. If you open that, will become the cone will become area sector, we need to find the area of the sector. We know that when we open, the slanted becomes the radius. If you open into a circle, it becomes sector, for which radius becomes the slanted. So area of a complete circle is pi r square, which is pi s square, but here it is only a sector, so r by s. So therefore pi into r into s, where s is a slanted. Curved surface of a cone is pi into r into s. Okay. Total surface area of the cone is curved surface area plus area of base. Curved surface is pi into s into r plus area of base is a circle pi r square. Okay, now we will discuss about sphere. Sphere is sphere has only surface area, in which like CSA and TSA is same for sphere, which is 2 pi r into h. Curved surface area of sphere is equal to curved surface area of cylinder 2 pi r into h, where h is the diameter, in which, so therefore 2r, that is 4 pi r square. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Hemisphere. Hemisphere is the half of the sphere, half of the hollow sphere. So curved surface area is the half of the sphere, which is 2 pi into r square. Total surface area is curved surface area plus area of base. Here area of base is a circle having radius r, which is pi r square. So total surface area becomes 3 pi r square. Volume becomes half of the hollow sphere, which is, we know that sphere volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, half of that 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. Questions will be directly based on the substitution. They will give the r, or they will give some mounted object on each other. Find the total surface area having radius, having height. They will define properly in question. Remember this table, like it will help in short term period for exams, like by solving within a minutes, which is like curved surface area, total surface area, and volume. Volume is area into height for all of the cuboid. 2 into h of L plus B, 2 into L. Simply, if you confuse with what this much big, simply total surface area equal to curved surface area 2h of L plus B plus area of the two bases, which is 2LB. If you take common 2, then HL plus HB plus LB. Okay, volume is length into breadth into height. Cube is 4a square. Each surface has a square. So if we remove top two bases, we become 4a square. Total surface area is equal to 4a square plus 2a square, 6a square. Volume is a cube. So just remember this topic. Frustum. The new thing here is frustum of a cone. Frustum is, if you cut the cone, if you cut the right circular cone at the top of the, if you cut the right circular cone at the top of the vertex, it becomes frustum having two different areas, having two bases. It is same as bucket. Frustum is same as bucket. Okay. As I discussed here, they are written as pointwise cube surface. Curved surface of a cube is 4a square. Total is 4a square plus 2a square, which is 6a square. Q by 2 into h of L plus B plus 2 into L plus B, in which it is taken as common. Curved surface of frustum is pi into S into R plus R. We know that curved surface of a cone is pi into S plus R plus pi s of r plus r. R is the smaller, is the radius of smaller circle. We two bases, like one is smaller base, one is bigger base for frustum. R is the radius of the bigger base. Okay. Now we will see some question, one example in which you can understand more clearly. Is question given that a toy is in the form of a cone mounted on a hemisphere of common base of radius 7 centimeter. The total height of the toy is 31 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the toy. Okay, here given is find the total surface area of the toy. If we draw a diagram, it will be as shown in the figure. Like total height of the figure is 31 centimeter, in which radius is 7 centimeter. So our height of the cone becomes 31 minus 7 centimeter. which is 24 centimeter, and radius is common for both the cone and hemisphere. So 24 and 7, height is 24 and radius is 7. We know that slanted formula, root of h square plus r square, which is 49 is 7 square plus 256, which is 24 square, becomes 625. Square root of 625 is 25. So our slanted becomes 25. L is 25. Now we need to find the total surface of the toy. Total surface area of the toy is curved surface area of the cone plus curved surface area of the hemisphere. We know that curved surface area of the cone is pi into r into L, where L is a slant height, and curved surface area of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Okay, if you take common 2 pi r of 2r plus L, if you substitute the values, pi is 3.14 and r is 7, L is 25, we will get 858 square centimeter. So our total surface area becomes 858 square centimeters. Okay, there will be a direct question. Generally we need to substitute the values. That's it. Thank you for attending. Please check the description below for extra questions and for extra notes. Do it, and there will be a solution in the description for each questions. Please like, share and subscribe for exams here.